Let's do this. So
All
I'm gonna
right.
click got it,
Got it.
right?
Yep.
Got it.
You ready?
I'm ready, buddy. What's going on?
Well, I got to do my intro.
I know.
Hello, America, and welcome to our podcast. We're two pals with very different viewpoints and thoughts who really don't know much of anything, discuss politics, conspiracy theories, and much, much more. One's a genius and the other's an idiot. Are they both idiots?
Or are they both geniuses? Ha ha
You be the
ha.
judge. Now, live from beautiful Central Florida, it's the political no-brainer.
Zach, where are you exactly?
I'm actually at the beach.
Where? What beach? Looks like Costa
Maui.
Rica. Maui.
Maui. Maui,
Whoa.
Maui. So we're trying something new tonight because we thought we'd step up our game and do a remote podcast because we were um tired of
Extremely
meeting in the
busy.
park and very busy. Oh, but hey, first of all, let me introduce you to the hosts. To your right, it's me, Zach, aka Big Daddy. And to your left, or wrong, I don't know which one it is.
Oh, extreme left,
It's Tripperoo, the Great Rabu.
aka Coach Trippy. Ah, you're back with the bubbly.
That's right. I got mango for the
Mango
beach. I'm
bubbly.
drinking mango for the beach.
You're on the beach.
I
I was
am.
trying to find a beach for me to be on, but I'm here in my home office.
I got to be careful and not get sunburned.
Yeah, be careful, buddy. You're a white boy. Pretty sunburned.
Should I? So, speaking of white, there's this influencer. I'm gonna have to send you some of his videos. He has a big jacked up F-350 or whatever it is, decked out, big wheels, everything across the front of the grill. It says "white privilege." It's painted white, and he's black.
Well, that's all right.
I think it's awesome.
It's just that nobody will believe it's his truck.
It is. People will get shocked all the time. They'll be like, "Dude, how?
He'll get out and they'll be like, "What are you cleaning it?
What are you, the detail guy?"
What are you the detail? It looks great. Can you do my car?
Sure, sure.
Sure.
So, let's see. Is this thing? It is recording. That's beautiful. This is a. Sorry, folks. This
I'm
is a new
just I'm
concept. This is a new concept. We're very excited that we get to, be in the comfort of the beach and Trippy's office.
in the comfort of my home office.
Yeah.
And I'm
Hey,
gonna
how'd your eye doctor go today?
it went great. Can you see my eye?
I
Looks a
can.
little droopy. He injected me with steroids. Modern science.
We should call you Droopy instead of Trippy.
You know, if they
You look
invoke
you
the
look like Diesel. You look sad, like Eeyore. We should have named him Eeyore.
if they invoke the what did Trump do to make that vaccine on a jiffy? If they did that for my eye, I might be all better already.
You could have one of mine.
You only
Nah,
need one.
I'm just kidding.
Keep them both, buddy.
So
And
we are coming finally into the 21st century. We're not using our iPhones and not dealing with the wind storm and rain and forgetting to lean into the camera and you see like half of our heads and we figured we'd do this, try this new thing. It's the wide world web. So hello world. Are you
wasn't it
out
Al
there? Can you
wasn't it
hear my
Al Gore that
microphone? What'd you say?
wasn't it Al Gore that invented the web? Didn't he say that?
I think they did.
He
He
did.
he, he also said that the planet was changing and Florida would be gone and it would be flooded and
We're
because of
the,
global warming.
the Earth was on fire.
But I look at the levels at different places that said that would be underwater, and 30 years later it's the same place.
Well,
So I think I understand there's climate change. There's every day there's change. Things change. Like for instance, it's
change
hot.
we can count on.
It's hotter in
Ah,
Florida this summer. It's already hot this summer. It was 100 degrees today. It was disgusting. That's why I'm at the beach because it's cool here. Um, with my dog, I got my Roddy with me. Right, Pupperoo?
Can he be on the camera or no?
No, he's hiding under the desk.
He's hiding under.
I don't know. He likes to chase shadows. It's funny. Um, I mean, he's under the beach umbrella. He's not under a desk. I don't say a desk.
He's under the
And you know, I truly believe that
cabana.
things change climate wise. Of course, everything changes, but to the extreme that they're saying the world is going to end and will be flooded and blah blah blah. I think
Well, there
that's a
was flooding
bunch of
in
Bolshevikis.
Bolshevikis. There was flooding recently. Where
There's
was it? I
flooding going
just
on
saw.
right now in Nebraska and
Oh no.
Iowa.
Yeah.
I think so. Yeah, yeah.
Nebraska, home of Warren Buffett. I wonder if his house is underwater.
No, he's probably got a lot of money and has flotation device. So I'm looking for if there's any interesting news.
Yeah, I was
I
gonna
can
check that.
uh,
Let me revert here. I just don't see my keyboard very well, but I'm right here next to my I got a laptop right here.
oh boy. We should have
Click.
probably we should have probably prepped for this a little bit.
No, I think when we ad lib it, it's great.
Do you?
I think so. I'm right now I'm going to headline news. Headline news, CNN.
I just
What's
threw up a little bit. I just threw up a little bit.
hang on, let me just punch in headline news.
I'm watching this thing about Disney World is under British authority. I don't understand this.
Well, let's stay off that topic.
No. It's not a bad thing. It's they were talking about how it's a self-governing entity inside of Florida and how DeSantis was trying to take it back. I have to watch that and learn more. I don't know enough about that to be a
Let's see what else. I'm on
an
headline news
expert
now.
on it. Look up a real news station.
That's what I just it's just this is just open headlines. Justices, hang on. Let's see what this is.
You need me to look at the news.
Go ahead. Do you have a computer?
Of course. I've got laptops, I've got phones, I've got iPads.
Justices, hang on. This is okay. Justices seem set to allow emergency abortions in Idaho for now. Prematurely posted opinion says.
What justices? Supreme Court?
The Supreme Court. Yeah, when they talk justices, this is definitely. Hang on. So here we go. So yeah, this go to Supreme Court. Supreme Court appears poised to allow emergency abortions. Let me see if I can move this laptop more here. Yep, this was a big case, and everybody, I always say when liberals start to worry, there's no need to worry. Because the Supreme Court has been.
All right. I'm looking at it. It's from Bloomberg Law. It says Supreme Court accidentally releases opinion that they would allow emergency abortions in Idaho.
Yeah.
Idaho,
Well, that's why there's only Miss 49 Black Americas because nobody wants to be Miss Idaho.
Oh, all right. Well, since we're
There's
doing
gonna be
news, and
some
I really,
pushback.
I think I really am going to dig this remote thing because we can look at news and discuss topics like
I'm right there.
as
I got a
they
laptop.
as they occur. We don't
We're
have
bringing
writers for this show, in case anybody wondered.
And we're not professionals or we're not reporters.
If you've watched the 17 other podcasts that we have done, because this
19,
is pod ninth, this is ninth. So this is number 20.
This is number 20. This is a milestone.
Oh, big
Laura
dog.
just texted us. Number 19 is up.
That's awesome. I guess. All right, number 20. So if you watch all the other 20, you will see how professional we are, but you can't believe it. Just blows your mind that this stuff wasn't written for us.
No, yeah, I would say so. You'd think
Fix
we have
your microphone a
professional
little bit.
writers. I would say so. You would think we have professional writers.
Right. Do you see what's going on in Bolivia?
What's going on in Bolivia? Oh, the other topip was Argentina. You were so impressed with this guy.
Well, we'll get to him in a minute.
Yeah. What's going on in Bolivia?
He's Trump 2.0. Bolivian soldiers stormed the palace. They're doing a coup over there.
Really? Bolivian
Yeah.
soldiers. Let's check this.
Summer heat brings misery to Palestinians in the Israel Gaza. How about summer heat brings misery to Floridians? Freaking
I,
disgusting down here. It
what
was
else
over
is
100
going
today.
on?
I got in
I
my
thought.
car, and I know everybody's like, "Oh, that temperature's, it's the car, it's sitting out in the sun." But even while I was driving, it stayed over 100.
Oh, you know what? It's Florida is the capital of humidity. I mean, you just walk to your car and you're breaking a sweat. You
That's why
just,
I shaved my head because I don't want my curls to be all messed up.
yeah, I
My hair
shave
would
my
be
head
all
because
frizzy.
the little bit I leave behind is gray. So
Right.
I just,
Let's see. CNN, the nation's largest school district, bans cell phones. Well, all right. I'm not
that's a
opposed
good,
to that.
no, not at all.
Matter of
What
fact,
is the
my
nation?
so my wife, I don't know what, let's look at it. Let me click on it. The nation's largest school district, which is um New York City Public Schools.
New York City got something right? Take a look.
A blind squirrel
Were
even
you just
finds
speechless?
a blind squirrel finds a nut every now and again.
They say that a stop clock is right twice a day.
Twice a day, a broken clock is right twice a day. So my wife, as you guys met last week, is a school teacher. She's not here tonight, or I'd have her jump in and say hi. But um, and she used to work at a school in Lake County, which was their alternative school, and which is the nice way of saying the second chance school, the bad kids school.
No,
And
not bad kids. Kids with extremely creative minds.
is
There
that
are
what
no
it
bad
is?
kids. There are no bad kids. There's only
No, there's no such
there's
thing as
only
bad.
bad parents.
No such thing as bad dogs. There's just bad owners.
Yeah.
So anyway, when they would check in the morning, they had to put their phones in a lockbox, and then they would get it back at the end of the day.
Well, the only thing
So
thing
I
I'm
think it's a
big.
good thing. All right, New York, kudos. Now
New York
let's
got one
clean up.
right.
Let's clean up the rest of that retarded city.
Have I ever found anything Trump got right yet? Because I think I'm up one here.
You did. You actually admitted that he did not. Um. Oh, what was it? I gotta go watch the tape. I don't remember. You admitted something he did, and that you were arguing with me.
No, but I acknowledged that right away, pretty much. I remember that, but I
And
wouldn't
then
say that was
what you
like a.
acknowledged this morning was that Trump did not give the Nazi speech, the Nazi nod.
No, he said good people on both sides.
He was talking about the protesters. He wasn't talking about the
But
Nazis.
the two sides were the
No, no,
anti-white
no.
supremacists
It
and the
was
white
a different
supremacists.
protest he was talking about. Get on the shtick.
It's a different one. The white guy just ran over a girl
That
and
was a
killed her.
horrible. That
It's
guy driving the
horrible.
car. Look. Hey, I'm anti Antifa and anti all these paid people are just idiots. I'm very anti that, but when some crazy man gets in a car and drives down the alley and starts hitting people, that's not.
That's
I cannot stand
that's
behind that.
that's where the request
Well,
for
hopefully I
comment.
would have been behind it, then I would not got hit. But
Well, you weren't at the rally.
I was not in Charlottesville. Have you ever been to Charlottesville?
North Carolina?
No, Virginia. It's where
No,
UVA is, University of Virginia. Is my so
no.
my uncle used to be the dean of engineering at that college. We used to go down and visit him all the time. We'd go there for Thanksgiving, my cousins. And my two of my cousins went to UVA, and then one went to Virginia Tech. She was the outcast. I guess she was the black sheep. But
And
we used to go to UVA football games. Um, it was always UVA versus it was Thanksgiving Day, and I think they played Virginia Tech. It was pretty awesome. That was a
football
long
games
time
are
ago.
football games are always awesome. Me and my son went to Tampa Bay game. It was just fantastic. We were in a nosebleed seats. Probably could have seen the game better on TV, but it was so much fun just to be together at a football game.
Can you and I agree on something?
I think we can. I don't think we have
Something
yet,
that's been
but
really getting me. All these celebrities, TV people, movie people, musicians, whatever they are, who keep threatening to leave America if Trump gets elected. Can we agree that we'll buy them tickets to get out?
Yeah, I mean,
Thank
or
you.
we should raise funds
Because
to
I did a poll. I actually did a poll on if anybody cared what these celebrities thought or took their opinion to any value. And guess what?
no one cares.
Nobody cared.
But if we do, we should do like a GoFundMe. We should
Lori
respond
was Lorianne said that we could do a GoFundMe and we
for
would
every.
probably raise enough money to ship them all out of here.
The thing is, though, is it's like
Or depending on which side of the coast they live on, if they're in East Coast or West Coast, walk east till you hit water and then start swimming to where you want to go. Walk
well,
west
here,
till you hit water and start swimming. And then go live in a country you supposedly, have this passion for. Like all these pro-Palestine people, let's send them over there and see if they last. They just showed a video in Palestine of a suspected gay man, wasn't gay, suspected, getting tossed off a roof.
well,
Yeah, they
I
got
mean,
these in America. We got queers for Palestine. They don't understand. They would be murdered. And I mean, good
well,
for their cause. Good. It'll be stand behind something that you know nothing about. Good for them. But you know, uh, I don't know. Maybe someone who causes these anti-Semitic, pro-Palestine riots at the colleges. Maybe they get to go spend a couple weeks over in Palestine to see what they're cheering for.
well, the protests are about the genocide being committed by Israel. They do have
They're going about it. They're going about it the wrong way.
they've gone about it too long for the wrong way. So I always make this same point over and over again.
You
So let me
always
just make
do.
this point.
I
Let me
know.
just make this point. Netanyahu just had the nerve to say, if Biden didn't hold up a weapons shipment, we would have the tools we need to get the job done. And the one weapon, it's not the weapons shipment they've held up. The one weapon they've held up is 2,000-pound bombs, additional
Well,
2,000-pound
boom.
bombs.
Well, you know me.
But
Make it a parking lot and build a Bucky's over there.
well, apparently that's their sense of mission there is to make it a parking lot. The thing about a 2,000-pound bomb is when you take into consideration when we were even aggressively fighting ISIS in Syria, which was a caliphate. So that means the terrorist organization has taken over a country. When we were fighting ISIS in Syria, the biggest bomb we used was a 500-pound bomb. And now they're dropping 2,000-pound bombs, and we have 500 satellite images of those bombs after they've been dropped.
Go big or go
They
home. That's what I say.
and
Well,
he's saying he needs.
and then you got the flip side of the coin.
Well, no,
You
no. Let me
got
finish my point. Because if the Hamas wanted to make their point, they could argue under the point of public opinion. If they showed the decimation that one 2,000-pound bomb causes, it destroys the infrastructure. It takes years to recoup the infrastructure after one of those 2,000-pound bombs hits the ground. They've had 500 now that we know of, or that's the last figure I've heard. So when you talk about the college students saying they're protesting, I understand Israel has a right to self-defense, but they don't have a right to just randomly annihilate an entire beach side of the Gaza Strip. I mean,
so my argument to that is imagine if your neighbor decided to knock down your fence and start living in your backyard just in the corner and then says this is my property now. And you say no, get off my property. This is my house. And then they one morning decide to attack you while you guys are in bed sleeping and because they want to take over everything because now they've made it clear that they're going to kill you. What would you do to protect your family?
well, I would react accordingly, but I wouldn't take out their family, the neighbor
but but
nearby,
they're
the
all
adjacent
there. But they're
neighbor.
all there
No, no, we're
trying
talking
to
about
take
the
over.
adjacent. We're talking about
Yeah,
in that
blow up
particular.
just the corner.
No,
Kill
we're
kill them all and let Allah sort them out.
so I've told you before, Gaza Strip is the most densely populated, most narrow piece of land in the world. And it was always intended to be a classic example by Rabin himself, to be a classic example of be careful what you ask for, you may just get it. They gave the Palestinian this narrow strip of land with no natural resources, with no means to any sort of needed supplies other than through Egypt and of course through the goodwill of Israel, which
And
isn't
why
always
won't
there.
Egypt let them back in the country?
Well, it's the same
Because
old story.
if there's Palestinians, which I know me and you argue this, I don't think it's a real country anyway. They're nobody. They're nomads. But if there was true
But they're
Palestinians who weren't
people.
part of Hamas and cheese and wanted to escape through Egypt, but Egypt said, don't come this way. You're not allowed.
Well, first of all, the
So
Gaza Strip's
why?
theirs. Why did they have to escape? And second of all, the West Bank's theirs. We continue to talk about the 1967 borders. The whole world has agreed on the fact that the 1960s, the
So what
UN
do we do? What do
has
we do?
agreed.
We just kick the Jews out and tell them, go
They've
find
been
another.
moving in, and then
And
they've
here's
been
the biggest
actually.
thing. It's so funny that people have a problem with, they're anti-Jew, right? If
Well, I'm
anybody
not
knows,
anti-Jewish. I'm
not,
not anti-anybody.
I didn't say you, I said people. You're Jew, you were Jewish, so you can't be anti yourself.
I'm anti-annihilation of the Palestinian people.
Let's see on the other way. But anyway, if people did their homework and did their research, they'd realize that the people in Israel are not Jews. That's their religion, not their nationality. They're Israelis. So,
Right.
and I think the majority of people in Israel aren't Jewish. It's a pretty big, I'm sure Jewish is the main religion there, but that's like saying, oh, we're going to go blow up New York because the Catholic, we got to get annihilate the Catholic. That's not everybody in New York. So people over here are protesting they're being anti-Jews, but if they do anything, people from Israel, not all Israelis are Jews. Matter of fact, I used to work with two of them who will tell you flat out they're atheists. They don't believe in it, so they're not Jewish at all, but they're Israelis.
Well,
and they were car guys, and they used to call themselves dirty Jews anyway. So
dirty Jews.
because they were all about the penny. they would trip over $1 to get a penny.
They would go play a football game to get the quarterback.
Oh, hey. But anyway, what now let's talk about the flip side. Okay, say I'm pro-Palestine. I'm going to come to your side, right? Do you agree with Chuck Schumer, who said we should take out Netanyahu and put in our own person over there to run it?
We should never be in the business of replacing governments, but Netanyahu is
Yeah,
a
but
war criminal.
CIA does it all the time.
But Netanyahu, but for
what happened? What was the guy's name down in South America?
Noriega.
Yeah,
Noriega.
we took him out, and
Yeah,
then,
because Bush had it in for him.
and then Muammar Gaddafi.
Yeah, Muammar Gaddafi.
We killed him and his family.
He provided his people with free education, free health care, and all sorts of things. We
And
had
what
some
happened?
issues.
Why did we smoke him?
Well, he allegedly was a terrorist country sponsoring terrorism all over the world.
Just
but the truth is,
it's just like Saddam Hussein.
Well, that was a whole other story. But Muammar Gaddafi, he bombed a discotheque in, I believe, Italy or Germany that was frequented by American military.
Yeah.
But Reagan reacted and took out his house and took out several of his air bases in Syria, and I think
he killed his children.
Little child, one child.
Yeah. Does that not hurt your feelings?
It does. I think it was a terrible thing to happen.
I was like, the spoils of war. It happens. It happens. But I agree. I don't think our government should ever step in and take over another government, or place someone in power.
But they shouldn't placate him either. I mean, he really has the balls to say we're holding up weapons that he needs to do the job. We're holding up 2,000-pound bombs that he's not supposed to be using anyway.
Well, Biden made him a promise, and then Biden backed out.
Just not like the 2,000-pound
just like bombs. Sleepy Joe does.
No, there was never in the contractual agreements. It's even said that those bombs should only be used for minefield clearings, not for what they're doing. Not for
they're clearing minefields because there's bombs strapped to the Palestinians.
No.
Yes, they're terrorists.
They're not. They're innocent people and children getting annihilated, and that's what the college kids are protesting.
And this is look. I'm not heartless. I don't. I just put on I guess I put on a show, but as I said to my wife, I said, I went out in the backyard, I couldn't see Palestine, so I don't care. Not my problem, not my circus, not my monkey.
Yeah, but the thing is that
I'm gonna get canceled for that too, aren't I?
No, you're gonna be more popular than ever. We're gonna get sued, but
who's gonna sue me?
I know, that's what I was gonna say. We quote Rocky in that one where the guy says, "If you punch me, I'll sue." For what?
You can have my pen.
I know, like, remember that?
Oh no, I write deals with that pen, so you can't have my pen.
No, you've been a deal maker lately, haven't you?
Deal maker.
You've been bashing the economy for a long time, and you're the top salesman at your place.
And I still struggle.
The struggle's real, brother. I always say, whatever.
I wish I had the statistics um of
I just
of
watched you scratch wax out of your ear.
no, I itched my ear because the thing is
I think
vibrating.
a piece of wax flew out on the beach sand. No,
It's
I'm just
well,
kidding.
then it'll blend in with the sand. Sit down, Prince. Um, I think, I think I'm no, sorry. He's distracted me. I wish I had the statistics that Dr. Phil was doing. Oh, let me see if I can find it.
Milk
Hold
was up 30%, I think is one of the things I saw. But presidents don't control pricing.
on. Yes, they do.
They do?
How do you spell statistic?
STATIS, I think. STAT stat ISTIC statistic.
Okay, sorry about the dead air. We shouldn't do that, but
No, we shouldn't do that, but that's right because Laurel edited it out. Let's see.
yes, thank you, our amazing Laura.
She is Dr.
I got it. Hold on.
Phil pricing.
All right, that's not it. Dr. Phil Pricing. You trying to get him as a
That
guest?
might be might get us where Dr. Phil
Do we have him as a guest?
Phil pay his guests. No.
Oh, oh, it's all in video. I don't see any.
I saw the video. I'm sure many people have where he was saying this is up and that's up 20 and 40%.
Huge numbers, huge,
Huge, bigly,
bigly,
bigly.
bigly,
But
and it's.
presidents don't price things.
But why did it suddenly jump in the last 3 years?
So every time I tell you, you say
You don't. First
fooey.
of all, you say COVID.
No. I tell
COVID was
you
only for 8 months of Trump's 4 year
wages.
presidency.
Wages.
Wages of.
Wages have gone up significantly, incrementally significantly.
Speaking of wages, now this is a ridiculous fact. Uh, Gavin Newsom, your favorite next president.
He's not even running.
He is. Oh wait, why is it? Oh, we only have 9 minutes left. That's not good because we
Why
don't.
is there?
We have to upgrade to pro.
Oh,
So we'll make it quick, and then we'll cut this one short since it's our first Zoom call, and
yeah. Then we'll upgrade to pro.
we'll upgrade to pro, and then we'll do another one tomorrow.
We could.
But
Yeah, we
we
have that
can.
option
We have
now.
that option. All right. So real quick, Gavin Newsom said every restaurant in California has to pay $21 an hour, except if you have
McDonald's.
no, except
Oh.
if you have a bakery in your restaurant.
And why is that?
And because his best friend owns Panera.
Is that why?
Absolutely 100%.
I thought because he was hitting the brownies.
No, because Panera is the only restaurant I know of with a bakery in it.
But then, I mean, it's a silly rule anyway. Even if I don't know if it's taking shape or not, but it's a silly rule because nobody will work for Panera if they can get $3 more an hour at the next restaurant next door.
But he did it so his homeboy who owns Panera won't
I'm
have
just
to.
saying. I mean,
You and I ran restaurants. We know what the bottom line is. We know what labor costs.
well,
You know what I used to do if I had a
pay
server
him.
come in and I told them they weren't allowed to clock in until they took their first table. And if they didn't take a table, they don't clock in.
Well,
I made him sit
here's
through
my thing
Jumpstart. I
is
make him sit through Jumpstart and everything, and then I cut him. You're all cut. Get out.
here's my thing about restaurants, and I was just reading about it. Anthony Bourdain said the kitchen is the last beacon of hope for the misfits and the this and that and the and
I speaking of, I was watching a guy talk about businesses that you get involved in. He said the number 1 and 2 businesses never to get involved in as an
restaurants and
investor:
laundromats.
restaurants and hotels.
Hotels are good, I think. Personally, I
No, because
disagree.
people bother you all the time. You got to work 24 hours.
Oh, as a worker, but as an investor,
No, as
I
an
think
owner.
really.
Yeah, hotels and restaurants.
But you know what I think the number one business in the world is now is storage units. I just think the big guys have consumed it, but I've seen a lot of people do really well in them. But I don't want nothing to do with
They're growing
restaurants.
everywhere. Storage units and car washes.
I don't know how they make out though. Car washes, I don't know if they're making money. Storage units, I know they're making money. I
I
don't
don't
know about
know.
car
I don't know,
washes.
but you know what the number one restaurant used to make money my buddy owned was Cece's.
Oh yeah, they used to make the restaurant managers used to get paid really well
No,
too.
no, he owned a Cece's.
And he did well, right?
Well, here's the funny thing. He told me that their Mexican pizza, which was like one of my favorites, which is just stupid. It's just dough with lettuce and
Lettuce.
cheese and salsa on it, right?
Right.
I think it cost him total food cost to make that like
60
70,
cents.
79 cents or something like that. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Right.
And then they sold it for whatever, $7.99 per person to eat all you can eat. I don't care. I could eat a lot of pizza, but $7.99, I'm their food cost is I'm still not touching their food cost.
No. We used to have a CC's next to a Gators I worked at.
Where was
And the
that?
kid would Winter Springs. If you go up
There was a
Tus if you
Cece's
go
there?
Yes, if you
I
go to
ran
Tus
Winter Springs, remember?
Yes, it was right up the road on Tuscaloosa, not on Redbug. You go to the end of Redbug, you take left on
Yeah.
Tuscaloosa.
See, I never ventured that way.
Yeah, I used to go in there and they used to feed me. They wouldn't even charge me. I used to love going in there. I mean, it was only like $4. It was no big deal, but
When
I
I
mean,
first found Cece's, I was in Texas back in 94, 95, and we got to wrap up. We got 6 minutes. But when I lived in Texas, and we would go to Cece's because it was adults $2.99 and kids $1.79.
right,
It was,
right.
I mean,
And you
I would have
could,
a plate like this full of
yeah,
pizza, four of them. I would eat till I would go vomit and eat more.
yeah, it was great. I love that. I
Just
love
like there
CC's.
was a restaurant across the street from my buddy in Texas called the Trail Dust, and it was a big, huge steakhouse with a big dance floor in the middle, and they had the big grills where they grilled the meat right there, and it was Wednesday night, all you can eat for $11.99 or whatever, and they bring out these little strips of steak, kind of like nothing major, but they bring you out steak, right? And I would tell my wife, bring the wheelbarrow because you're gonna have to cart my butt out of here because I'm not gonna be able to move.
Dude, I used to, the
But they would
one
bring
place,
beans and bread, put all this food on the table, and my buddy would be like, "Don't eat it. It's a ploy to fill you before the steak comes."
oh, that's true.
Yeah,
That's
yeah,
true.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
So that's where I fell in love with ranch beans. If you haven't had ranch
That's like
beans,
somebody was telling me about Texas Day
oh,
Brazil. The buff don't eat the salad bar. Wait for
the
the meat to
salad
get.
bar is amazing there.
I've
Have
never
you?
been
You
there.
never been?
No,
Oh, we should go.
no.
We should go. We
Yeah, we
should
should go
go.
kill it one day.
We should go as a family.
Yes, that would be amazing. I've never been there. No, that would be amazing.
We should go.
I'm
I don't
telling
know,
you, the next.
but it's expensive, and I don't know if your kid. I can't eat like I used to. That's just
No, I don't eat nothing like I
no.
used to.
And
I'm
I
eating
don't
one
and I don't
third.
even I don't eat after pretty much 3 or 4 o'clock anymore. So
Now that's a good thing. I'm gonna try to
today I did.
stop.
I had a protein shake at because you
Yeah, I know you're like a machine.
gotta in the bathroom maybe.
Oh,
Oh.
I bet everybody's glad we didn't run out of our last 6 minutes before that came out. No pun intended.
Whoa. I could do the podcast from my bathroom and you wouldn't know because I'm at the beach.
You're at the beach. I got to figure out how to be at the beach. I mean, today you've got a panoramic view of my home office.
Well, there's other ones too. You can make it a whatever you want. There's tons of them.
I
And
like
if
the
and if we go
beach.
pro, there's going to be a lot more. We're gonna
Really?
we'll have to discuss this after the video.
Yeah.
But holy cow, we
Are we out of
didn't.
time?
No, we didn't make fun of the Orange Man tonight or Sleepy. Well,
There's plenty of time. Well, we still have the debate coming up.
oh
That's gonna
yeah, but
be.
here's the funny thing: you dipped your toe and said, "Lorianne, come talk after the debate."
Oh, right. Yeah. The thing is, can she get in on it? Can you get her to
Yeah,
get?
she's got a
Yeah.
computer and I've got another headset.
Well, where is she right now, though? Where'd you go?
I'm right here.
You just fell off the beach.
I fell out of my chair.
Because where is she? Well,
in,
wherever she is,
she's
whatever
down in
home she's in, they might.
Southwest Florida.
But whatever home she's in, they might have a headset for her.
No. She'll be back Monday.
When is the debate, though? Debate Thursday.
Tomorrow.
The debate's tomorrow.
Is tomorrow the 26th?
We got to hit it hard
Today's
Friday
the 26th.
sometime.
When
Today's
is the debate?
I thought it was tomorrow.
How are we gonna hit it Florida? How are we gonna hit it Friday? You gotta work.
Somehow, I don't know. We have more options now. This is incredible. The only thing you have to do is figure out how to get it to Laura now.
I'll figure
That's
that
your
out
next.
afterwards. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. And then let me know about Pro, what the cost is for that.
I think it's like $15 a month or something. I don't know. I'll look. I mean,
Okay.
I'd click upgrade to pro, but I don't want to do it while we're in the middle of the show.
No, 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 no.
The big shoe.
The big shoe. Well,
I
I don't
think,
know.
I think, to be honest with you, I think this is, even though I could do without the headphones, but I won't be able to hear you. But I think this is going to be a hit. It's
Oh yeah,
got
this is huge.
it's
This is
huge.
huge.
It's
This is
huge,
bigly, bigly,
huge,
huge,
huge. You got
huge,
to say it with a Y. Huge, huge. Um,
huge. No, I'm excited. I'm excited. I'm really
I
excited.
I we have a minute and 45 seconds, so
Well, I think you got to do the outro.
oh, I'll do that real quick. Well, guys, we babbled on tonight because it was our first night. We're like kids in a candy store with a brand new toy.
This
Um,
was great.
yeah, I hope you enjoyed it. We're gonna have much more content now because we're gonna be able to do research and pull up real-time news and talk about it and make fun of it, make fun of each other. And we really hope you guys are enjoying this. And you know, you like, subscribe, comment, tell us who's the
Share
idiot, share, tell your friends, watch these two morons down
Murons.
at the beach in Florida.
I'm gonna get me a beach setting. Well, we're gonna upgrade to Prime. What is it? Prime or exclusive? What
Pro,
is it? Pro.
pro,
We're gonna upgrade to Pro. You
pro.
know,
But
that's a whole other point
we're
for a whole nother show, but Amazon's taking over
and
the
Joe's got to
whole.
go because he's no pro. Um, listen, it's less than a minute, guys. Check us out on YouTube. Check us out on Facebook. We're on
X
Audacity. We're on X. We're on. Oh, why am I drawing Spotify
and Instagram. Or
and
no.
Insta? Yeah, we're on Insta, but
We're on
those
Spotify.
we're on
Spotify is
Spotify.
our
Yeah.
home base.
Yes. Yes. Yes.
And Bubbly is our home sponsor.
And as we wrap this up, guys, we love you and thanks for watching. We'll
Loving
check
you.
in with you soon.
Peace and love always.
Bye bye.